Hello, Sophia here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to make a very easy quilt card. So what you're going to need, get your pattern paper that you want to use and cut out 6 squares, 1¼ inches each. Now, when you pick your cardstock, make sure you pick out cardstock that kind of matches a color in your pattern paper. Okay, so in my case, I'm using yellow. So again, you're going to need 6 squares, 1¼ inch each. Now I also have these little 1-inch squares. You're going to need 3 of the cardstock, 3 of the pattern paper. And what we're going to do with those is we're just going to take our scissors and we're going to go from point to point and cut them in half. Okay, so we'll do that for all 3 of these and 3 of these. Okay, so we end up with 6 altogether. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to lay my pattern out. Now I'm just using a piece of scrap paper here, copy paper, very super thin. And that way I'm just going to put it down and then I'm just going to cut off any excess that I don't need. And that way my pattern will be reasonably straight. Okay, so let's start. So I'm going to start with the yellow and I'm just going to put a little bit of tape on here. My tape runner is not very good today. Okay, and I'm just going to start right down in the bottom left-hand corner and line it up with the top and the bottom. And that way I know it's square. Okay, then we're going to do the next color, which is the pattern paper. And we're going to lay that down right beside it as well. And a yellow. So we're just going to follow the pattern. Yellow pattern. Start down. Maybe I can bring that down a little bit more. One thing about these adhesives is they give you a little bit of grace when you want to take them up and move them. So, all right, so now I'm going to do the third one, and we're going to do 3 rows of 4, I believe. So now we're going to go to pattern paper here, 1 on each end, and then we're going to put the yellow in the middle, and again, just continuing on. Yeah, it's 3 rows by 4 rows. Okay, and it'll be just like this and like this. Okay, so I'm just going to glue them all down. Okay, so now that that's done, I am just going to trim off my paper. Okay, so now what I want to do is I'm going to take my little pieces here that I cut. So we're going to, and the magic of camera, I have them all done here. So now what we're going to do is we are going to glue these all down. Now you notice it's a little bit up places, whatnot. Don't worry about that because we are going to do something to it. It's going to stop that. Okay, so I'm just going to grab some glue here and I'm going to pick up each piece, pop a little bit of glue on it, and then put it down. Okay, and I'm just leaving a little bit of room all the way around. So all my yellow pieces now, well, I'm going to put these pattern papers on them. Okay, now we're going to take the yellow ones, we're going to put them on the pattern paper. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I'm a little late with my video today because my little granddaughter, who's 3, I was just starting my video and she FaceTimed me, so I just love listening to her. And she plays. I'm on there watching her, and she plays. Sometimes she forgets I'm even there, and she's so cute. But it's fun. She lives in Alabama, which I've probably told you a million times. So I don't get to see her all that often. So it's nice when she FaceTimes me. Any of you ladies out there or gents have grandkids? They're so much fun. So much fun. All right. 2 more to go. See how fast this is becoming? Okay. Nice little twist of my arm there. What is that? Please don't be glue. Oh. Okay, I have one more, and I'm going to check that one that I thought there was glue on. So. And we're down here this time. Okay. All right, let me see if I can take that off. If I can't take that off, then I'll switch it out probably. All right, there we go. Gone. Okay, so there it is, our panel. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to I'm going to put this through my Cuttlebug, but I think because it's flimsy, I don't want anything to tear, so I am going to put it down on my cardstock first, just to give it some more stability. And I'm going to use some tape for that. Okay, so I just took a color from the pattern paper. I used the yellow for the squares, and now I'm just going to use the turquoise color from the pattern paper to use my mat. Another old bites the dust. I have a few of these floating around, so. All right. Okay, let me just take these off. Well, I guess I better put a piece down there, hey? Easy peasy. Not so squeezy. Oops, too long. We'll put it in the middle there. No worries. Put it wherever you want to put it. Can you believe, like, it's what, May 1st, and we got snow today? I'm tired of winter. Very tired of winter. Okay, so now I'm just going to put this down evenly on my mat. So this is 4 5 1/4. It's a little bit white up there. No. So this is 4 5 4 by 5 1/4. This is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So it's going to fit right on top of my card base. Okay, so I'm just going to lay this down, give it as much even trim around the edges, and just like that. Okay, now I am going to put it through my Cuttlebug, and I'm just going to grab that, and I will be right back. It's getting old, but it still works. I just find that sometimes it's a lot easier to pull it out than it is to bring everything over to the big shot. So this is my little Cuttlebug, my magic. Okay, now the folder that I'm going to be using is a Cuttlebug Pro Craft folder, and it's probably old like most of my stuff, but this is a houndstooth one. And all I want to do is just want to add some texture to my panel here. All right, so let's move this over and put my base plate on. And then I have, this is a cutting mat, but it's the same size as a B plate, so I just keep using it. And I'm going to put my card panel inside the Cuttlebug, and that should be good. Okay, I'm just going to lay it here, and I'm going to put a B plate on top, and I'm going to try one shim to start. I think the older my Cuttlebug gets, it gets a little bit loose after a while, so the shim comes out. All right, so this is going to work. All right. Did I say all right already? Let me just put this aside. All right, now let's see what we have. Oh my goodness, look at that. That looks darling. I just love this. Love it, love it, love it. Yes, okay, let's get our sentiment going. Okay, so here is my sentiment. Now what I did was I did it off screen just to save some time, but oops, wrong stamp set. I used the May Made It All Occasion stamp set, and I just did the Just For You. The stamp set is so great. Like, look at all the sentiments you get in here. Like, you basically don't even need any other, sorry about the lights. You don't even need any other sentiments. So what I did was I stamped it on the yellow like we have here, and I just put a little mat behind it with this same cardstock color. And I'm just going to glue that down right now. Oh, I already put strips on it. Okay. Oops. So I'm going to stick this down, and then I have a little embellishment to go on it as well. So that looks about right there. I'm hoping it's not crooked. Hope you're not yelling at me, it's crooked. Okay. And now what I have a little butterfly here that I want to put on here. And it's from Gina K Designs. Excuse me. She has these little stamps or butterfly stamps. And notice there's some more in here because whenever I stamp one, I usually try and make the second stamp. So then, and I fussy cut it out. Now I do have Gina K stamps that are butterflies, and they have dies, and I never think to take them out. I don't know. I just don't mind fussy cutting, I guess. So first, before I glue this down, I'm going to give it a little dot of bling just because I like my bling. So I'm just going to do one of these little tiny ones right up here at the head. All right, that looks cute, doesn't it? I can actually do a couple of them on there. Maybe that would look cool. Let's try that. Teeny tiny ones are disappearing. I use them so much. I should take my pokey tool out because this is getting to be a... There we go. 1, 2, and 3. Now this one's going to go on much easier. There we go. And move it up. All right, that looks kind of cute, doesn't it? Okay, so I'm going to use my glue here, and I'm going to put it on the back. I'm not going to glue the actual wings down because I want them to stay up a little bit. Put that right there. My bling looks kind of cute. And I'm not sure if you can see it on here, but I did add some shimmer to the, where is it? My little shimmer pen from scrapbook.com. And it's just a little brush marker thing, and I did it all over the butterfly, out the outside part of the wings. So it just looks like this. Of course. Just had this off. Oh my goodness. There we go. It's just a wide tip. It's just a wide tip brush. So, oh my goodness. Okay, so that's down, and my blings are down, and all I need now is a card base. So I'm just going to put it on this card base. I'm going to get some actual tape. I was going to just make this as a panel, but I do have someone that I want to send it to, so I am going to probably put it in the mail tomorrow, so I may as well get the base on as well. Oops. So this is a quick and easy card, and all you have to do is change up the colors, the paper, of course, and add a sentiment. Like, I love just using cardstock and paper. Like, I have so much, maybe that's why, but I really like this back to the basics. Like, I have all the other stuff for ink blending and the jelly plate and stuff, and I just gravitate back to just cardstock and paper because it looks so beautiful. So there you have it. Beautiful card. Didn't take too long to make, and I hope you like it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a wonderful day. We'll talk soon. Bye for now.